Welcome back to another DA video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be doing a guide on how to get lots of coins in Dragon Adventures in a relatively quick amount of time. I have a few methods to show with you, but the first one I'm going to go over is my favorite one. So make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. I really appreciate it. Right, now let's get on with the video. So the first method I recommend is mob grinding. What you're going to do is kill as many mobs as possible and take their drops and sell them in the item shop. Bacon and meat do give a lot of coins. Meat gives 8 per piece, and I forgot how much bacon gives, but it's a lot too. So Fantasy World, in my opinion, is the best one to grind in because the mobs are relatively low health for how much food they drop. For example, level 1 mobs in Fantasy have 2,000 health, while level 1 mobs in Wasteland have 5,000 health. It's also only a slight difference between the meat and bacon ratio for each mob. So firstly, you gotta find a spot in this world you would recommend, and do not worry if you do not have Fantasy World yet. I will be going over some other worlds that are just as good. I would recommend you use Mother Dragon. It is the most powerful in the game to my knowledge, though I could be wrong. They do a whole lot of damage, and at level 17 it's over 1,000. Other dragons I would recommend the Scriffy Dragon, and I would recommend Tigrilla if you do not have Mother Dragon or Scriffy. Currently at the moment I don't have other dragons to test out their attack ability, but just experiment for yourself. If they're a rarer dragon or if they're a higher level, there's chances that they will do more damage. Just see what works for you. If you have Robux, I would recommend going to Premium Shop and clicking boosts and doing the double resources drop. It really does make a difference. With this, doing 1 hour of grinding, I make around 200,000 coins, and it is very worth it. So setting up for this grind, you only need one thing. You need to go to the Origin shop and buy Dragon Scale bandages and a few revival hearts, just in case your dragon gets too low and you forget about its health bar. So Dragon Scale bandages are very good. They heal your dragon to 100% with nothing else needed. Those are really helpful once you're in the battle. You can just click to your dragon tab, click feed, click healing, and then click the bandages really quickly. I would not recommend using the healing medicine, though they are useful. I would recommend using bandages because they will help more. So if you do not have Fantasy World, I would recommend using Tundra because its mobs levels are lower compared to the other worlds that are around it. You can also use Jungle World if you're very low level. I think that is pretty good too. Do not use Volcano World or Desert World or Wasteland. They have very high health and damaging mobs there. So once you've finished your grinding, come back here, click food, click sell, and then go to your bacon or your meat. It gives so much per piece, and I would really recommend it. You can also use this method for alchemy if you really need to get potions, like mutation potions for example. That's what I use it for as well. So the next method involves the farmer's shop that's right over there. So you're going to want to head into your plot, and you're going to want to collect as many seed packets as possible. So I have a variety of plants here. I do not have too many, but I would recommend trying to get a fair number of each crop. So you're going to want to collect these and keep them in your bag. And I would recommend waiting until the farmer's shop resets to a different plant every day. You can get these plants, you can get each packet for 250 coins at each individual world. They all have different plants you can buy. You need 10 to make a collection thing. I forgot what they're called. Oh my goodness. So you're gonna come over here once you have all your food. You're gonna check this every day. So today's is pineapple, and each pineapple you sell would give you 5, but it does reset every day. So if you're like me and you collect a lot of carrots, you have 4,000. That would give you 4,000 times 5 coins. So that's a lot of money you could easily be saving up on for each day. Even though it does cost a lot to get plants planted at your island, it is very worth it in the long run. So my third method involves going into the Undercity. So what you're gonna do when you come into the Undercity is head right, and you're gonna go into this fishing cave right over here. So once you're here, you're going to want to hop off at one of these docks and you're going to go fishing. If you need to do fishing for the daily quest, the daily mission, or just to do this method, I would recommend doing it here. And here's why. You have a very small chance of earning the Dream Preset Potion from the fishing pond. It is very hard to reel in. You have to click very fast, so just a fair warning for that. But if you're just looking for the potion and not doing the quest, I would recommend clicking fish, and then once a fish pops up, all you have to do is see if it's the potion, and if it's not, then you just let it go. And that is a quicker method of doing that if you're not doing the quest. So right here, it is a goldfish, so I'm just going to click this and then let it go for now. And you just keep doing that until you get a potion. But be prepared to click very fast. I've lost a couple potions from not paying attention. But that is an easy method if you're just reading the chat or reading your phone or listening to music or a podcast or something like that to keep you entertained while you are waiting. So this next method also involves the Undercity. It involves trading here. So if you ever see a pure white dragon, like a pure white Rex or a Sukier or a Numine or something like that, I would recommend trying to buy it from the shop. This also helps with your weekly quest of doing an auction. You can breed the Sauriums or anything that has a low breed timer. You can get them like all glass or all neon like this. People love, especially tigers, they are very pretty when they have neon on them. So I would recommend trying to find pure pitches or pure whites to buy. Normally they're only sold for around 5,000 if you want to try and buy those. You can breed them easily and then you just sell them in the auction zone for around 5,000. 5,000 to 8,000 is what I'd say, depending on how long it takes to grow. The last and final method I have is grinding a lot at event times, especially if you're newer to the game like I am. During the winter event for 2021, I spent a lot of time trying to get multiple Yulrins, multiple Scriffies. On my alt account at the moment, I currently have like 15 or 20 Scriffies. I can't even remember at this point, there are so many. But that's basically what you want to do. You want to grind and get as many as possible. For Scriffy, for example, you're going to want to sell it like a couple months later. I'm probably going to sell mine. Like they'll be worth a little bit more here in June or April or that kind of time. Right now, I would say they're about 10k. That's what I see people selling them for. My Yulrin, for example, I hatched 2 of them. The one that I kept, I just wanted to keep because they're very pretty. And then another one I sold for about a bun. I sold for a bun, which probably was not worth it. It was about like 3k at the time. Now they're about like 1-ish K, maybe more. I'm not really sure. I'm not the best at Dragon Adventures prices, but there you go. Make sure you stock up on event items. I stocked up on some potions when the time came. Make sure you stock up on these favorite theme potions because I think those will be valuable at some point as well. Anyways, that's all that I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope these tips will really help you. Make sure to leave a comment if it does. I really appreciate it. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.